Welcome back. Okay, millions of computers around the world still use the good old Windows XP, and it was a good operating system, but as of today, Microsoft will no longer support Windows XP with updates, and therefore security could be at risk on your computer. So Winston has some advice for those of you who will stay with Windows XP, who insist on it, or some advice for those he might say you might want to get off of it.
Yeah,
right now.
so support ends today, and there are two different paths you can take. You can decide to stay with Windows XP, which is not the recommended way, but a lot of people are going to do that, and we're going to tell you how to protect yourself from that, or of course upgrade to Windows 7 or Windows 8, which will cost you around just over $100, or even buy a new computer. So for those who want to stay with Windows XP, a few tips just to share right now. Upgrading your router is a great tip, because doing so will give you an improved firewall, and that is the system, the firewall. Just imagine a firewall that protects you against those threats that come through, those antivirus, the antiviruses that come through, and the phishing scams. Another thing, your browser. Internet Explorer is not the safest browser. It's actually the browser we're using now. But getting Chrome or a Google Chrome or a Mozilla Firefox is another great browser, because it does protect you from those.
So it'll better protect you. So getting away from the Explorer browser and keeping updated as well with any updates that they have as well.
There's a big argument right now that the Internet Explorer browser isn't the most secure browser, so they're saying get off of it.
Yeah, I got away from Explorer years. Even when I had PC, I got away from Explorer years ago. It just seemed Chrome and Firefox just were that much more dependable.
And a lot of people don't know whether they are on Windows XP. So there's a resource I want to show you. It's called AmIRunningXP.com.
AmIRunningXP.com.
And it'll tell you, we happen to be running Windows 8 on this machine, and it says you are not running Windows XP.
So you can find out right away.
You can find it right away, and there are some resources below. I'm just going to scroll down.
I think what people are getting tired of is the fact that they're being told, essentially, buy a new computer, buy a new operating system. But I think when you put out money for something, you want it to work. And you shouldn't have to keep buying something every year, every second year, or in this case, every 13 years, that works for you.
And Windows XP has been a great resource. I mean, we just had a few tweets come in here. You know, sadly, my desktop with XP decided to die last week. This is from Murray. But he also said, I got a solid 9 years out of the base PC. You can't complain about 9 years. Another person said, it's my 9th year as well and owes me nothing. Windows XP was a great operating system.
It was a good system.
Corporations, we at Rogers used it for many, many years, and many companies around the world used it. So, you know, it's just time to move on.
Coming up later today, Winston's going to do a blog on this and what you need to know, how to protect yourself, and some advice on getting new systems as well. That'll be on his blog later on today at breakfasttelevision.ca. It's 6:27. We'll be right back.